AI-induced cultural stagnation is no longer a theory, it is reality. Come with me and let's learn about what AI is doing to art, and our lives, and the news. It's not great. As you probably know, we've crossed the threshold where most of the articles you read on the internet is just AI. Most web traffic is just AI, but it's also infiltrating our lives. Although AI has infiltrated just about everything, you're probably talking to an AI when you call for customer service for many places, an AI that's also not particularly smart, for that matter. As companies hire less artists and just use AI, we will eventually run out of new ideas, because AI is not creative. We know that it must use primary material in order to survive, because when it trains on self, it degrades. I mean, you can't really trust an AI to have an artistic eye, even if it were to try to create new material. Let's think about that for a moment. AI, even when optimized, is going to come up with an average. It tends to take images and ideas and standardize them. Even among the written word that we see with the many AI-written news stories, it ends up having no variety. This will end up narrowing continuously until it becomes nonsense. When it does become nonsense, there is the bonus that human creativity will be valuable. Ideally, the other thing that could happen is using old data sets. So it doesn't train on self, but just trains on the whole of human history, so we end up just never having anything novel. That may sound absurd, but we are already seeing it. Some researchers are trying to solve the problem of AI just becoming homogeneous where everything is the same by teaching it how to be creative. This involves teaching an AI about different forms of art and then allowing it to deviate from the norms. This is supposed to replicate the natural human inspiration process in which we look at foreseeably copywritten material or just stuff produced by others and then deviate from it to create our own unique patterns of expression. Interestingly, this could actually go a long way towards creating AI personalities that feel unique to that AI. It's also possibly a nightmare for artists everywhere. Now, one of the worst parts of this, and it's not even nefarious on purpose, is AI-generated news websites and articles. Groups like NewsGuard has been trying to quantify it, and I do encourage you to actually check them out because it is distressing when you see just how many false stories are put out. Organizations like BNN were not purposefully putting out fake stories. They were scraping other stories where they grabbed an article, had AI translate it into a new story, and then they published it without checking. And some of the results were really extraordinary. As in, they actually published false stories about real people. Although given that more than half of articles now online are not written by people, there's a very good chance that things that you are reading are just written by AI and you cannot trust them. And this is just me talking about examples of ones that just wanted readers, not ones that are putting out false information on purpose. Although I can give you a couple of positive notes. AI does not actually increase productivity, so there's not a very good reason for people to continue to use it in the workplace. It creates more problems and people always find a way to procrastinate, but we also know that AI agents should probably not be allowed to work alone. A probable future, at least in the interim, is that people continue using AI but collaborate. Maybe they're trying to write a sentence and they just can't figure out how to write it, so they ask AI for suggestions. That will probably happen too. Unfortunately, that idea will again lead to the homogenization where everything is just standardized and the same.